What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Living by the F Word and welcome to Miami Music Week. It is a beautiful, gorgeous day here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Get Lost lineup with set times, recommendations for artists, the venue, and yeah, let's just get into it. Hey everyone, thanks so much for checking this video out. If you are new here, my name is Jess, and on my channel I talk about F words I am passionate about. Festivals is one of the biggest F words that I talk about. It's such a huge part of my life. I love live music, and so we are here in Miami Music Week. In Miami, obviously, and hopefully the audio comes out good for this because I'm at my Airbnb outside and I'm near a busy road. So if the audio sucks, I do apologize, but you know, we're in a work hard, play hard environment down here, so let's fucking get it, right? Anyway, if you don't know what Get Lost is, it is a 24-hour party that is brought to you by Crosstown Rebels, which is a record label by Damian Lazarus. So essentially this is like a 24-hour party that he throws in Miami each year, and it's the 15th anniversary. This year it's going to be taking place at Factory Town, which is a venue brought to you in part by Space, which is a huge club down here, downtown Miami. So the Space Invaders, Crosstown Rebels, that's this party. And the lineup is absolutely just so fucking killer. I'm so excited to go. I did attend Damian Lazarus Festival Day Zero in Tulum this year. I am looking forward to Get Lost just because Tulum was in a remote location, and here in Miami it's very accessible to my Airbnb, so I could pop in, pop out. There's no getting stuck there, and the lineup, you guys, is just incredible. So let's get into the lineup and the artists, and I'll give you some recommendations. So the party starts at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning, and we have two stages that are going to be open. So I'm just going to go down the list here of the two stages that will be open starting at 5 a.m. There's a total of 5 stages. We have the Carnival of Souls, Time Tunnel, House of Freaks, Sunshine Alley, and the Engine Room. So those are the 5 stages that will be going off throughout the 24 hours. The first stage that's open starting at 5, we have Time Tunnel. Now, quite honestly, you could honestly just spend your entire 24 hours at the Time Tunnel stage and totally be content. I'm telling you right now, this lineup is fucking fire on this stage. I mean, every single artist is just gonna bring the heat. I know it. So Seth Troxler, B2B, Carl Craig, they are on from 5 to 7:30 a.m. Seth Troxler, he's from Detroit. Really experimental. I've seen him do everything from house, tech house, you know, disco. You kind of never know what to expect with him. So that should be a really interesting B2B set to start it off. After that, you have Nick Warren, B2B secret guest. Nick Warren is an amazing artist as well. And, you know, in my head, I was like, man, is this going to be like Hernan Cantano, like as a special guest? But I don't think he's on Crosstown Rebels, so I don't know if they would have an artist that is not on that record label. I don't really know who the special guest is. I also saw someone comment saying Sasha, and I'm like, what? That would be insane, but I don't know. I really don't know who this secret guest will be. But that's a B2B set from 7:30 to 9, and then after that, from 9 to 10:30 is a secret guest. So I don't know if that's going to be the same secret guest just doing their own set. Have no idea. After that, Hot Since 82, oof, one of my favorite artists, like just so good. That's going to be popping off 10:30 to noon. So you know that's going to be like the after hours of all after hours, and then like getting us started for the day. Then we have some really good house pretty much during the day. We have Felix the House Cat. Then Toki Monsta. Really surprised to see her on here, honestly, because like I usually picture her more as like kind of like experimental bass, although she does have like some track collabs with Zoo, and so she definitely has like some really good underground sound as well. But she will be there from 1:30 to 2:45. Then we have Totally Enormous Extinct Dinosaurs, MK, Gorgon City. So like those are like just like, you know, some really great house artists right there. MK, I would not want to miss that. 1600 to 1730. So that's from 4 to 5:30. And then Gorgon City, they're an amazing duo. I missed their set on Groove Cruise. I heard it was amazing, so I really would like to try to see that. And then after that, we kind of get more into like our melodic techno and then the techno artists as we get like later into the evening and night. So Mathame, they are one of my top artists to see. They are an Italian duo from Italy, and they're brothers. And what I love about their story is that they started producing music when they moved out with their family, like on their family's farm. And I just love their sound. They remind me a lot of Adriatic. So if you're into like that melodic minimal techno, like that, like, ooh, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but just so good. I love their sound. So they're like one of my top artists to see on this lineup. Then we have Dubfire. Obviously we got Dubfire, which is an amazing techno artist. Then Danny Tenaglia. He's probably, out of everyone on this lineup, the one that's been the longest in the game. So I feel like you cannot miss him. Then we have the two techno queens, Nicole Mudaber, B2B, Sama Abadali. So yeah, straight up, that's like two techno queens going B2B right there. Followed up by Maceo Plex, one of my favorite techno artists, 1:30 to 3 a.m. And then we have the Carl Craig B2B Luciano. So like I said, Time Tunnel, you could literally just fucking stay there all day and be gravy. I mean, goddamn, that is such a sick lineup on that entire stage. All right, so let's move over to House of Freaks, which is the other stage that will be open from 5 a.m. We have Danny Days. He's from Miami. He's opening it up. Mustafa Asmali, I'm probably saying that wrong. He's from Toronto, and I love his sound. So honestly, I'm gonna probably try to get there for him to kick it off. Like, I'm trying to get there by like 6:37. I feel like start off with him, bounce over to Nick Warren, B2B secret guest. That's kind of like where my head's at right now. And then Hot Since 82, obviously. We have some other good artists as well, like on this stage, like Francisco Alandiz. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, right? Probably. I always mispronounce stuff, so don't hate on me. But really good tech house, in my opinion, from the tracks that I have listened to. Oh, shit. I forgot to tell you guys. I have a playlist in the description below. If you want to listen to all these artists, I have a full playlist of all these artists, so you could go listen to it yourself and figure out what subgenre you categorize them as. Another one that I would want to point out on this stage would be the Audio Jack B2B Kevin Knapp. Oh, God, that's going to be sick. That's from 1:30 to 3. So, like, I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys, because I know I want to get there early for, like, some of the earlier sets. But then, like, I feel like my nap time would be from, like, noon to 3. And, like, but there's just so many good sets, like, the whole entire time. But Kevin Knapp is an amazing house artist, originally from the United States, but lives over in Germany, I believe now. And honestly, just go listen to his new track with Dale Howard. I think it's called Gunny. Whew, bang that shit out. Shit's fire. All right, then we have Denny after them. Salome with Chat, she is really good as well. Ida Enberg, Techno Queen, that's Adam Bayer's wife. Then we have DJ Tennis, B2B Carlita. They've been kind of popping off all over, like literally all over the world with these B2B sets. They've been just going at it. And I love DJ Tennis. He was one of my top sets at Day Zero. And, you know, he's been in the game forever. He's Italian. He lives in Miami. So, like, he's been living in Miami for years. So, like, you know, kind of like home base for him. Carlita, she's from Turkey. Yeah, just really good sounds. What I love about DJ Tennis is he does like a lot of like piano riffs in his tracks and his sets and stuff. Then we have Ronnie Sakali. So he has a really interesting story, you guys. He used to be a professional basketball player, and then when he retired, he became a producer and a DJ, and he has some really good shit. I'm telling you, like this whole lineup, like I just can't even get over it. Like you could honestly be anywhere and you will be happy. Trust me. All right, who else do I recommend on here? Oh, Francesco Lombardo. I'm so happy to see her on here. She's an Italian producer, and what I love about her music, super dreamlike, like super, super dreamy. I don't know how else to explain it, but she also has some tracks that can be really darker, and because of her time slot, which is from midnight to 1:30, I feel like she might bring something darker, but I don't really know because she's up against two other really great acts during that time. Nicole Mudabar, B2B Sama Abadali, and then Art Departments. They're all on at the same time. So it's like, fuck, dude. I don't know. That's going to be a really hard decision to make. But keeping up with the House of Freaks stage, we have Audiofly. They are a DJ duo from Barcelona. They were one of my top sets at day 02. I absolutely loved them. Like, you could go watch my vlog. I'll link it for you. But, like, I just remember recording it, and, like, I was like, damn, this is so fucking sick. It was so good. And then closing out that stage, we have Vision Quest, and they are, they're 3 guys from Detroit. I want to say, I'm not really sure. I don't really know. I don't know too much about them, but they are going to be closing that stage out from 3 to 5. All right, so now I'm going to move over to the stage that's going to open up next after all these other stages that start at 5. So we have the Sunshine Alley stage. Honestly, I got a lot of my favorites on here. Like, whew. All right, so this stage opens at 8 a.m. So like I said, my plan is to kind of get there around hopefully 6:30, 7 a.m. and start with Mustafa Ismail, right? And Nick Warren. And then, obviously, Desert Hearts crew. So they're on at Sunshine Alley from 8 to 10:30. So Desert Hearts crew, I love these guys. I mean, I've been a part of their community for a very long time. They're so much more than a record label. They're just like pure love. Like, these dudes are absolutely just amazing, like, souls. So you got Mikey Lyon, Porky, Marbs, and Lee Reynolds. That's the base of the Desert Hearts crew right there. They're the founders of the Desert Hearts record label. Mikey and Porky, they're brothers. Marbs is their friend, and then Mikey met Lee Reynolds at a party randomly, and they kind of all just started partying together, producing music, and that's how Desert Hearts was founded. And it's their 10-year anniversary this year, so I feel like this is gonna be really special, you know what I mean? I'm also gonna be attending Desert Hearts Festival again, so if you guys are going to that, would love to see you there as well. But yeah, I just love these guys. My favorite, I mean, I don't want to pick out a favorite, but I'm going to tell you. My favorite is Marbs. He is my favorite. He also started the Desert Hearts Black label, so kind of like more on the darker side. He has like some really sick tracks with Risen and Evan Casey. So definitely recommend the Desert Hearts crew. Let's get fucking weird. 8 a.m. Let's go. All right, now up after them is Elif. Whew, okay. She is an artist I want to see. Now, the problem with this is she's from 10:30 to 12, which is the exact same time as Hot Since 82. Like, why? Anyway, I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, but Elif is from Turkey. And what I love about her story is she used to be a music festival blogger, and she would cover music festivals, and then she taught herself how to produce. Whew, some of her tracks are just so amazing. I mean, I would kind of categorize her in the melodic kind of techno side, but you know what? Quite honestly, I'm really not that great with the subgenres. So like, lineup reviews for me are a little difficult because there's just so many subgenres and people get very like nitpicky about what is actually what. And you know, I'm not a producer, so I don't really know. I just do my best, but definitely listen to some of her tracks on the music playlist that I made. Links in the description. Let's see who else is on this stage that I definitely recommend. Layla Benitez. She's from 1:15 to 2:30. Soul Clap. Let's fucking go. These guys are some of my favorites. I've seen them all over the world. Electric Forest, Movement Detroit, Movement After Parties, you name it. New York City. Man, I love Soul Clap. You know, they get down, okay? Like, they are house, disco, all of it. If you want to be grooving and moving, definitely go to Soul Clap. They're from 2:30 to 4. 2:30 to 4. All right, who else do we have on here? Gold Cap from 8 to 9:30. We also have, all right, this is like the OG trifecta right here. Doc Martin, B2B Joski, B2B Harry Romero. Definitely will not miss that. If you don't know who those 3 are, like, we have some serious fucking problems, all right? These guys have been in the game for a long time. Doc Martin, never disappointed. I've seen him so many times. Absolutely love him. Like, man, such a good sound. Joski, Harry Romero, you know, longtime producers in the game. Joski does a lot of like tribal house. He also does like Afro house, tech house. Like, he produces everything. And him and Doc Martin have some really good tracks together. And then Harry Romero, he's from New Jersey, and also kind of just like one of those classic house artists. So I will say I'm a little disappointed that with the three of them together, they only have an hour and a half. I don't think it's enough time. Like, I just don't. Like, I feel like they should have at least gotten like a 2-hour time slot, being that it's like three mega artists together, but it is what it is. So they're from 11 to 12:30. So I definitely highly recommend them. It's going to be hard because part of Danny T's set is during the same time. So, I mean, I'll probably go see Danny T for a little bit and then pop over to that set with the Doc Martin, Joski, and Harry Romero. And then we also have Amame and B2B Yulia Nico. I think that's going to be a very interesting B2B set. That's from 12:30 to 2 a.m. Tiga. I mean, I feel like you just can't go wrong anywhere here. And then closing out the Sunshine Alley stage is Serge Devant. I mean, I love his music. Fuck, man. This is going to be so hard to like decide where to be at. I feel like it's one of those things where you could either bounce around because it'll be easy to bounce around, or just, follow where your heart takes you. You know what I mean? Holy shit, we got some major wind going on here. All right, let's move on to one of the main stages here, which is the Carnival of Souls stage, which opens up at 3 p.m. All right, so this is a stage that opens up like way later on Saturday. So really the three I just talked about are what's going to be popping off from the beginning. But let's see. I recommend on here DJ Holographic. I definitely recommend her. Let's see. Major Lazer is going to be here, so that's Diplo. Kind of interested to see what he would do, but honestly, he's up against Dubfire, Ronnie Sakali. Like, I'd probably feel like I'd be at one of those sets instead. Let's see. Who else? Art Department. Okay, this is huge, you guys, because Art Department, they're on from midnight to 1:30, but it's the first time that Johnny White and Kenny Glasgow are back together in probably like 7 years. So they used to be a DJ duo, and then they separated, and then Johnny White just operated as Art Department for the last several years, but now this is like their reunion. So I feel like that's a pretty big deal. I would like to see that, but like I said, the conflicts starting at midnight are just, I mean, it just is what it is. I'm going to have to go and see what I'm feeling, you know what I mean? After Art Department, we got Bedouin. I definitely recommend them too, although I will probably be at Macioplex, not gonna lie. I love Macioplex, one of my top artists, so I feel like I just saw Bedouin, I just saw Audiofly at Day Zero, so I'll probably be at Macioplex, but Bedouin is definitely like really, really good as well. And then closing out the Carnival of Souls stage, Damian Lazarus. This is his event. I feel like, in a way, you gotta show some respect, you gotta go. But at the same time, I think I might kind of be at Serge Devant. I don't know. We'll see. And I didn't talk about the fifth room because that's Engine Room. That's from 2 to 5. And that is going to be Johnny Rock and special guests. So from what I know, hold on, I think I wrote it down. Let me pull it up. It says, this is a mysterious crew of electronic music specialists that only come to the surface once in a while or once in a blue moon. So Get Lost is thrilled to be able to have this secretive organization in the Engine Room. So definitely going to be worthwhile to check it out. Man, this is going to be so amazing, you guys. I mean, honestly, like, I'm just so excited. I mean, definitely listen to the playlist. Most of these artists are very versatile. Like, it's really hard to categorize them into, are they house? Are they deep house? Are they melodic house? Are they techno? Like, some of them have specific sounds, but some of them are just so talented that they're very diverse with their music and their live sets. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. I'm so excited. If you see me, please come say hello. I'm going to do my best to be there majority of the time. But yeah, I mean, we are looking at a sick 24-hour party. I do hope that they have some seating available for us. I will say that was one of my critiques for the Day Zero, was that only the Extra Lost, which is their VIP, had like day beds for you to kind of like lay out or sleep on, and then there was very minimal in GA. So I haven't been to this event in Miami, so I'm just really hoping that since it's not in a remote location in the jungle in Tulum, that they do better for bringing seating for everyone, especially being a 24-hour event. I mean, I know we're there to dance, but let's be real, sometimes we just gotta kick it, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. I hope that it helped you out a little bit as far as recommendations, who I recommend. Basically, I recommend almost everyone, but I do hope that you have fun if you're going, and I hope to see you there. If you want to have a actual like PDF of the set times, I did make like a timetable spreadsheet basically of the sets, because I felt like looking at the lineup like on its own was fucking crazy. I couldn't figure out where the conflicts were, and so I actually made like a PDF. So if you're interested in having that, just shoot me a DM on Instagram at livingbythe.fword. Send me your email and I will shoot it over to you. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to partying with you guys. Have a great Miami Music Week, and I will see you soon.